Well, hello, and welcome to day 5, and welcome to my kitchen. If you follow my 6 step system, you will know by now that you cannot just wake up in the morning, eat healthy, exercise, just do all these great things. No freaking way. You have to invest time, a lot of energy, enthusiasm into organizing those systems first. And at the day 1, I showed you some ideas how you can track your time, manage your week, manage your day, manage your month. And I have 6 binders that regulate my life because there is so much coming at me from social media, from internet, from all this information. It's just bombarding me on a daily basis, and I need to streamline everything and just pick what is good for me. Maybe not the best. I don't want to be searching in pursuit of happiness, something better, something more efficient, something absolute optimum of some. No, I just want to live my life, and something is good, it's great. The perfect is the enemy of the good. So welcome to my kitchen. By no means it's the model kitchen. I sometimes have thoughts, I would like to live in this country home and have a perfect kitchen. No, my kitchen is not perfect, but to me, it is the best it could be. As you see, we got rid of microwave, and that was such an eyesore for me for many years. We're not using microwave anymore, and that actually freed up a bit visual space. So today, let's call it like a first step in organizing your chic kitchen. I'll show 10 strategies that I'm using that worked for me, and many of them actually were non-existent even 10 years ago. No, I was a corporate girl that was getting up in the morning, going to Starbucks, buying coffee, buying muffin, go, eat it eating on my way to the office in a car, then in the evening opening bottle of wine, having my wine, eating what I thought actually was healthy, because I never really ate fast food, but what I ate at home was not super healthy either. And lots of snacking, stress, snacking, a lack of planning. You're hungry, you want to eat something, who cares about anything? You just eat whatever is available. So all those things, you see how everything systematically has to come into play. And let's break down the chic kitchen organization into 3 steps. We'll do day 5, day 6, and day 7, all about setting up chic kitchen. And of course, please go crazy and do something even better than I do. I'm just sharing what worked for me, and if you can share what I could do better, I would only salute to you, and I'll be super happy if you do. So day 5, let's dedicate it to organizing your perfect fridge. Number 1, I'd like you to get inspired about it. It's not a daunting, horrible task to do. Many years, my clients from CIBC days and then from my private practice days would ask me, what is the sure proof to invest? What is the sure proof to make money? And other than government guaranteed investment certificate, we call them GIC in Canada, nothing is sure proof. You probably know a lot of people who lost money in real estate in the last couple of years. In the rental income, we actually did lose a lot of money. And there's no such a thing. But what is a sure thing is manage your expenses, and a big chunk of your expenses is food. It's very hard to manage because it's on a daily basis, and you have to have systems in place in order to get the best out of your dollars. And how do you do it? Your kitchen has to be functional, has to be in order, and I would divide it into 3 parts: your fridge and the freezer, of course, your pantry, and your cupboards. So let's dedicate 3 days into all 3 areas of kitchen. Of course, there is a lot of inspiration, and I would share books that I'm using, or how to get your kitchen organized. And one particular book, I'm putting it right now on the screen, is endless source of inspiration. Anytime I would open, I would always find something new. Labeling, organizing, dedicating different particular areas of your kitchen for food preparation, food storage, food presentation. Wow, those, everything is available, guys. And if you go to bookstore, you could pick up book for nothing, like $5, sometimes $10 for really good lifestyle books, how to get organized. So number one, we have to understand financial planning, your retirement planning, your cash flow planning, anything planning about money starts here in your kitchen, in your fridge. If your fridge is a mess, your food intake is a mess, your life is a mess. And when your life is a mess, you may not see a direct link, but you start overspending, you start overreacting, you make lots of mistakes because you just don't eat well. And you don't eat well because you open your fridge and it's, oh my God, horrible. You open your pantry and you don't want to open it again. And my take is that we have to turn this around. We have to organize things in such a way that you open your fridge, oh my God, this, you're already inspired. So my fridge as a rule, that will be number two, I want to have it half empty, maybe 1/3 empty, but never full to the brim. Primarily this is because we are on a tight budget and we want to stick to $1,000 a month in food expenses. We buy the best fish, the best meat, the best vegetables, best everything, but we are limited and our budget is $850, max $1,000, and I still go over it by $100 here and there. So I want my fridge to be half full or 2/3 full, because it allows you to see what you have in your fridge. Because when everything is packed, you just have to move things around, and of course you will miss that you have 2 yogurts, 2 cheeses, 2 whatever, and it will go bad, and this is the money down the drain. If we'll have major cataclysm and we are out of food, you'll probably, guys, will come and kill me. I hope we're not going to have major cataclysm, because the probability of this is low, let's face it. But when we keep things out of control, we have major cataclysm every day. Number 3, I like see-through containers. I'll show you what I use. Something like this, and it has that seal mechanism. It actually preserves vegetables and greens much better, but the key is that it has to be rectangular or square, and it has to be see-through. I don't know why every manufacturer wouldn't just make rectangular, see-through, high-quality containers. You invest $50 into this, and I think this was 20, other was 20, another was maybe 30. So all in all, that was $70. I have 3 of them. So far, so good. And they're plastic, but very high-quality plastic. It almost looks like glass, and it's very nice and pleasant to hold in hands. But I need to see if I have my Brussels sprouts or my mushrooms, because if I don't see, I buy more stuff again. As far as other containers, I like these guys too. It's Rubbermaid. I bought a lot of pantry containers, as well as these kind of containers that go into pantry, go anywhere, dishwasher safe, everything. And again, you see, they are rectangular, because when you have them round, it takes so much real estate that you are not using for other things. So very difficult to stack round containers. And I know there are good looking porcelain containers. I actually have few by, well, let me see, what is this company? Yeah, of course, Cordingware. Yeah, I'm sure you all know it. And I have those guys. But I use them for very specific purpose. When I make avocado pies and I freeze avocado pies so I can open it and it looks like it's ready to be presented and at the table, at the picnic, take it with me for lunch if I were working outside of home. But I know that it's only designated for a frozen dessert that I make myself. So I can live with that, and I actually wouldn't want to serve myself dessert in a plastic container. And I like taking this out with me again, to picnics, to the beach, for hiking sometimes, but I know what's inside. Those are fabulous, but still they're not round. You see, they're more oblong and much easier stackable. I don't keep them in the fridge, obviously. I keep them in a lower drawer. Once every 2 months, not every month, but every other month, we have a challenge. We eat from the fridge. Actually, this week is like this. We only eat what we have left. And this is amazing. Such a simple idea to eat from your fridge and just to get a bit of cheese, a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of mushrooms. You can make niçoise salad, you can make pizza, you can make some stew, some soup, whatever you're good at. This is not a cooking class because I'm not a superb cook. I know how to cook maybe 7 dishes really well, and that's it. But with that eat from the fridge challenge, we started saving about a couple $100 every month because it's fun too. You open and you have every little bit of everything, and we just committed to eating everything that we have, so we're not shopping, we're not buying again food that we will waste. But also it is exciting because sometimes we have to look up for some recipes that we never thought of. So it's fun, it's money saving, and you clear your fridge by not throwing things out, but actually naturally, organically, just cleaning everything. And boy, oh boy, it's such a pleasure when you bring all the bags with groceries and you open your fridge and it's all welcoming you with your groceries. Just come on in because all the shelves are available. What I hated in the past is that it's all go, 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 all run, run, run. I bring my grocery bags full of food. I open the fridge and it's so busy and it's that squeezing things. And then no wonder even new food goes bad. Oh, terrible. So eat from the fridge once a year, once a month, once whenever. It's a lot of fun. We have same challenge with pantry, eating from your pantry, but you can probably organize it all into one challenge, and it really helps to clean things up organically again without throwing it out. On a regular basis, when you're stacking your to-dos, before you do grocery shopping, have a rule that you tidy up your fridge. Some people may need to do the whole cleaning, but if you clean it on a regular basis, if you keep it half empty or two-thirds full, 1/3 empty, it's not that much of a deal to tidy it up a little bit. Maybe something does need to be thrown out. Just part with it. Don't keep it hoping maybe one day. No, just make a note that made a boo-boo. I'm not going to do it again. And as I'm tracking in my journal and in my day-to-day planner, I actually have a little place where I said, no, these cucumbers could have been used up earlier. I had to throw them out, minus Tatiana. Didn't do a good job. Or something that was used for my favorite salad is niçoise, because you use eggs and you use some high quality not canned but jarred fish, and just from a little bit of everything you can come up with a beautiful meal. And my sister taught me this. It's just crazy good. So challenge, clean your fridge before going to grocery shopping. Just don't allow yourself to buy anything until your fridge is as clean, as tidy as it can be. Can we keep magnets and all these drawings? I know you probably love your kids and grandkids. I don't know if I'm a good parent and loving parent, but no matter how much I would love my kids, I hope to get grandkids in a near future, I would not allow anything here, even if it's Van Gogh. No, it has to be clean because it's an eyesore, especially in a small kitchen. But I'm using my fridge to help me to plan my chores because I have this magnet thing. It's probably easy to find it, and we bought this on Amazon. And with the chalk pen, I write things here, and because it sticks to the fridge, it's just so convenient that it stays here. I keep a track of chores. It's not ideal, but I like to check things off, and I like to delegate things in my house to Stephen and Mark, because it's too much when I do everything on my own. Even though I have this luxury, have this time, but I also don't want to be cleaning and be Miss Patmore all the time. So we keep chores tracking system here on the side, which is nice, sleek farmhouse design. And I like to put chores that I delegate to men in my house and give them a pleasure to check them off when it's completed. I use very strong magnets. The magnets are, maybe if you put just no picture of towns you visited, or cities you visited, it's just the magnet, like very, very strong, to keep the towel. And you can move it around. It's just so convenient. You don't need a hook somewhere. And I don't like when towels are hanging over the rails. Just cheapens the place, I think. But I need my towel. And when I'm not using my towel, I have it here hanging on my fridge. Or, of course, I put it here, and it helps me to walk around, do my things, and my towel is always here. I have lots of towels, and I mercilessly put them under the sink as soon as they need a refreshment. I put linen napkins there, I put towels, anything, it's just I have a basket that collects it, and once a week, everything goes to wash. I wash it, and even if some table napkins have small stains, I'm not even crazy about doing the stain removing anymore. I have a set of brand new, wonderful linen napkins if I need to impress somebody, but usually we know they're clean, but we like using napkins. Oh, no plastic in the kitchen, no. No plastic, and very, very limited use of these paper towels. Clean your fridge before the shopping chore station. So this chore station is functioning really well. I have my recipe book handy. Actually, it holds that little lamp that creates that spotlight impression, because this kitchen, it doesn't have this equipment. When you lit it up and everything lights up, your counter lights up. I don't have that, and I don't want to spend money and rearrange my life because of it. So I clipped inexpensive lamp to the book holder that holds my recipe book. Does the job. I also have, this is my pride and joy, I printed cooking cards. I will talk about it in a separate video, and that takes the process of food preparation, the thoughts and thinking, oh, maybe this, maybe that, maybe that. Out of the equation, I just say, okay, this is what we are cooking. And stands as a menu, as an indication, what are we cooking? Sometimes Mark comes and says, oh, you're cooking pasta? I'll eat with you. Oh, you're not cooking pasta, you're eating this weight loss menu. I'm not eating with you. So it's kind of functional too, but I think pretty. And it compartmentalizes my thinking into, okay, this is what we are cooking. I don't need to think about it. I don't want to be distracted. There's too much distraction. So that, I call it a home upkeep station. And fridge, having such a big surface, such a wide surface, is serving me as that magnet, like major magnet, not magnet, but steel that holds magnet, and it's quite functional. I love label maker. I actually got one many years ago, and I can't live without it. I like labeling everything. It helps me to get organized. I think I do have ADHD. It's just very suppressed ADHD, and when I'm distracted easily, I can't function, so I label everything. Okay. And what we did, we labeled in the fridge strategically food food intake activities. But you'll see what I mean. So this upper shelf is all about breakfast foods. Doesn't mean we actually don't eat breakfast. We intermittent fast till 4 o'clock. But it's a breakfast food. So it could be dark chocolate and pineapple and some berries and always this. I live off this. Yogurt that it's plain. It's not fat-free, please, no. But yogurt, anyway, I don't want to give you food advice, whatever yogurt you like. So this is my breakfast food shelf. So if, let's say, we invite somebody for breakfast and I glance at it and I see that it's empty, I think, ooh, we don't have anything. But if I see that I have different berries, different fruit, I have yogurt, I have enough eggs are here, it has a separate shelf, then I know, ooh, okay, I just take things from it. I don't have to be looking like this, going everywhere, okay, where is my egg, where is it? No, I want to have it here. Because we actually like inviting people for English breakfast and have sausages and food and all kinds of pancakes. And this is my breakfast shelf. Then Buddha salad. I love experimenting with different salads and add expensive vinegars, expensive oils, nuts, and I call it Buddha salad bowl. I learned it from my beloved Juliana from Boho Beautiful. I took her course on yoga, meditation, and detoxification, all kind of good things. And she used Buddha salad bowl a lot. So I appropriated this name and I call it Buddha salad. Now I only have a long cucumber and salad. So I don't have much. And I don't keep tomatoes here because I don't think it's a good idea to keep tomatoes in the fridge. And I know that, okay, I maybe have to do some shopping. Here I have mushrooms, avocado, and I have it on the surface so I could easily see, especially with avocados. When I put them too far, it's almost guaranteed they will go bad. With avocados, it's funny. You get them, and then they are hard as a rock, and then oops, they're rotten, and you throw them out. So I like to keep avocados on the spot that I could see them coming of age, and never throw them out. They're very expensive and great superfood. So because we eat all kinds of proteins with salads, I dedicated the shelf that specifically says Buddha salad, and whatever goes into that goes on that shelf. So when I see that shelf is empty, I know I have to buy my vegetables. This is also vegetable extension, and it's Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, avocado. So I just put labels of our favorite side dishes, and when I see that it's empty, I have to be shopping. And then bell peppers, cauliflowers, carrots, and here I have the drawer that it's designated for things like ginger, garlic, onions, lemon, limes, things that we add to make food tasty. I thought, since so many recipes ask for all those things being together, I open it and I right away see, okay, I'm out of onions, I'm out of garlic, I have to buy this. And just conceptually, because this is the category of, I wouldn't even call it foods, because we don't eat onions and garlics usually on its own, but those add, and they're not additives either, but it helps to see them compartmentalized like this. I have my cooking sauces on the shelf, juice, water, wine, de-alcoholized beers for Stephen and I, cream shelf. So if I'm out of cream for Mark drinks his coffee with cream, right away it tells me, okay, no cream, I have to buy cream. And of course you will come up with your own system, but what I'm trying to show you is that you think, how do you eat? Or rather, how do you want to eat? Maybe you eat in such a way that you don't want to eat like this anymore. And then, let's say you want to eat lots of vegetables, designate the whole level of your fridge to vegetables. I have cheese platter, something we do eat cheeses, but I only buy them when they go on special, like super special, from $8 to $2. I'll buy cheese. But if not, I'll just say, okay, it's not the most essential food, we can live without it. And in the middle of my fridge, I will try to show you. It's here. I have the place that's called Cooking Today. And when I open the freezer and I get something out of it, then I would put it here, Cooking Today, and I know that I have my Cooking Today option. I also have here picnic foods. I think it's fun. I have sausages. I'll show you the picture. I have cheeses and some condiments, and because I see picnic foods, it actually gives me this message, oh, maybe we can pack it quickly and go to a fancy park and have our picnic routine. I'll have a separate video about this to saved us probably the price of a car, having our luxurious, classy, beautiful picnics. And I like to keep picnic foods handy because I don't want to be stressed out about what are we taking for picnics. Whatever we have here goes to picnic. You can follow my system, but obviously you probably want to create your own that works for you, and you immediately being programmed what you need to buy at this level. That's the point. Not in a store, because in a store you would want to buy everything. Almost last, but not least, my beauty shelf. My creams, coconut oil because I like to chew it, goji berries, rose water. I keep a separate shelf here, just designated for beauty products. Originally, it started as just an idea we Russian women have that keeping your creams in the fridge will preserve them better. I don't know if that's true or not, but when I get my lotion or anything and it's chilly, oh gosh, I think it's added benefit. Not just because it preserved the cream, which I think it does, like everything else, but it gives extra sensation. Why not? But the added benefit of this was that I noticed that sometimes I just open the fridge habitually because I'm bored. We all are. We just pass by the fridge, and usually the fridge is the center of the kitchen, and kitchen is the center of American home or Canadian home. And you open it and you think, la la la, what am I eating now? And when my eye, you see how strategically I put it right at my eye level. That's what they do in the stores. I put all my fancy creams and face lotions and anything to do with beauty. And before I would grab, even though I have very healthy snacks handy, but before I reach out to eat anything, put anything in my mouth, I actually think, maybe I can moisturize my face. Or maybe I can do coconut oil pulling, where you chew a coconut and you, again, that's me. Your teeth get whiter, inflammation ceases, and sometimes I think it helps with breath as well. So I do the coconut oil pulling, and what's interesting that after 10 minutes of the ritual, I don't want to eat anymore because I need this reframing. And in order to reframe yourself from snacking, you, my dear friends, can create something like this, that your eyes land on this particular shelf and you just think, okay, maybe I'll do my beauty ritual. Okay, so that was designed just to keep my creams safe, but actually it works really well with food control. Okay, and number 10, a strategy with the fridge, just don't forget to vacuum it and clean it from the top. And if you can leverage the top of the fridge, it's always also a good idea. At some point of time, I was using it to keep toaster up there, so it was creating an additional hurdle for me to toast bread, and eventually I got rid of it because I didn't want to do it. And as you see, my kitchen is very small. For this kind of a house, it should be twice as big, and the counter space is very, very, very limited. So I have to think it over before I put anything on the counter. Is this thing earned its place? Can I keep it out? And I will cover this in the cupboard organization video in details. That was Tatiana Trakova, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.